Happy Monday, beautiful soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. You're joining Priestess Melissa. How are you this Monday? It's so good to be with you. We're going to be tapping in and getting a message for our crystal mandala Magic Monday, seeing which crystal energy is coming forth to speak with us this day, and the affirmation that will come along with it to take us perhaps out of this Five of Pentacles energy that we may be in at this time. Maybe you're looking for that opportunity, that golden opportunity, if you will. How can we perhaps tap into more abundance in our lives? Good Karma Tarot, as well as the Holographic Tarot, is going to give us messages around all of this. We've got a Knight of Cups energy coming out with strength. Perhaps somebody is trying to come back and make things easier for you, take a little burden off, but maybe, you know, it requires you dealing with a little bit of control issues to be able to deal with this situation, perhaps with that King of Wands energy, or maybe you're just ready to stand in your own power, in your own right, right? All right, well, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with everyone, but if they do resonate in any way, I certainly appreciate your like on the video, and that helps to keep the videos circulating so others get these messages. If you'd like to look more into this situation and see how it may apply to you and what you may need to know personally, do reach out at venusianways.org for a personal reading. Don't phone it in. I wonder what that may mean. All right, so that's coming through as a message from the Inner F and Peace message cards. We'll get some of those messages for advice moving forward, as well as love advice from the Lover's Oracle cards. And do get your question ready for the end, as I will flip the divination coin and see what our answer is for this day. All right, guys, let's do it. Thanks to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides, we honor you for your messages. For our beautiful collective, thank you. 222 on the timer, a lot of twos lately. Guys, thank you so much for all of your support to the channel. Your likes, comments, shares, and donations truly, truly help and are most appreciated. Let me know down in the comments section how these readings are resonating with you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of the readings I put out. All right, let's see what's going on here, shall we? Show us which crystal we most need to connect with this week. Perhaps carry on us. You may already have this crystal, as a matter of fact. We had two coming out there today. Just one card, please. All right. So the energy that came out today for us is Authentic Voice, Angel Bathkol, and AquaMarine. So definitely throat chakra energy tapping into here. Maybe you felt like you haven't been able to speak your truth, or, you know, be true to yourself. Maybe someone has controlled that in some way. Pietrocite, and storm wisdom. Definitely could be a storm on the horizon, or because you're speaking up, speaking your truth, it could be causing somebody to get, you know, out of pocket, if you will. They may not like it. So carnelian and nourishment. This is all about the second chakra, which would be the sacral chakra. We've got red, orange energy coming through there, and so needing to nourish this space at this time, needing to be kind to yourself and speak true, be honorable to yourself, as well as, you know, tell others how you really feel, and, you know, standing in your power kind of energy, and it takes some courage to do that for sure. 17 coming to an 8, and I turned right to it, so this is definitely a message for us today. If you have any AquaMarine, it definitely is really good for kind of tapping into that water energy and just imagining, releasing all of those negative energies and emotions perhaps, and even relaxing the tension in your body on all levels. You're allowing yourself to just release and relax more. We bring you the gift of authentic voice. We want you to know that your own truth We want you to know your own truths and to speak them in your own way because you have something of value to share. Your inner world, your unique viewpoint, and the person that you are. When you speak from your authentic voice, you help others relax, come out of their heads, into their hearts, and remember the truth of who they are as well. So there is this gentle, but yet, assertive and assured way that you're able to speak that helps people, and perhaps you're being asked to tap into that at this time in this difficult situation with this person that you may need to speak to and be honest with, to tap more into that, getting people out of their head and into their heart when you go to speak to them about this particular situation. Your authentic voice doesn't have to sound like the voice of any other. It doesn't need to always be soft, although in its own way, it will always be loving. Your authentic voice has a place in this world and has been designed to be a valuable part of the sacred choir of soul voices, which creates music for the universe. Yes, because as we speak what we truly feel, and we can do that from, a firm yet loving perspective, we feel good within ourselves. And it actually does, cause other people to value you much more for your authenticity and being true to yourself, right? Even because they know how tough it is too, let's be honest. As you trust in your authentic voice, your ability to manifest your divine destiny will grow, and your responsible use of the power of your voice will help many. Yeah. So you are definitely leaving your mark by being true to yourself. And here is the affirmation. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice, hear it through divine grace. This is a beautiful energy to tap into, to really start to feel better about yourself, because you are being true to yourself. You are being honorable to what's important to you. You know what I mean? And it's going to allow you to have an even firmer foundation than you've had in the past, is what I'm hearing. Emperor, yeah, definitely somebody may have left you out in the cold before. And with what I was seeing in the pre-shuffle, maybe now they might be trying to come back, at this time to bring you out of the cold, to make everything nice and sunny and beautiful again. But you don't necessarily need anybody to help you to do that, if you will. Moon energy. You may feel like there's still something that's hidden that you don't quite know about a past situation, or someone who could be around you at present. You may have a lot of questions about this person in general, and you may just not like the fact that they're so controlling, if that's the case for you today. Five of Swords energy. Yeah, if this person has messed around with your head in the past, I feel like you're definitely over that situation. Seven of Swords in the past, absolutely. That would definitely cause you to be up in your head and confused about things, right? If this is what you were dealing with in the past, and perhaps you weren't speaking up about it, or, you didn't feel like you could, now you may be at this crossroads where you need to make a decision. Are you going to continue to keep the blindfold on, stay in this situation, and just pretend the white elephant is not in the room? Or are you going to speak up this time and say, no, I'm no longer going to be blindfolded? Ten of Swords in reverse. Looks like we're making a decision to learn our lessons, even though they may have been hard ones, and this is all mental, is what I'm seeing here today. Five of Cups in reverse. This is definitely you taking back your power, all right? Remembering that you hold value, and you don't need to be with someone else to be able to have value in your life. And maybe even the person that you were with in the past did not bring value to your life or to this situation, and that's exactly why you know, you may have walked away or made a decision to. Eight of Wands, yeah, somebody may definitely be trying to come back at this time if you're a female. Sexual in any case, passionate, you know, that kind of thing. Definitely may want to try to, you know, get back up in your head as well as in the bed. Alright, with that Ace of Wands energy, somebody is definitely coming back very passionate. Eight of Wands popped out again. So show us what we need to know about the Seven of Swords, please. Definitely, it sounds like speaking your mind at this time if somebody does try to come back. Magician in reverse with the Seven of Swords energy definitely feels like that somebody was not playing fairly in this situation. Yeah, and I feel like you blocked this person in the past because, you know, something just wasn't adding up, wasn't making sense, if you will. You decided not to work with this person, you know, King of Pentacles, even if maybe they did have a lot going for them, and maybe Ten of Pentacles could have been what you had with them or could have had with them. But at the same time, this just wasn't someone that you can work with. I mean, how can you work with this energy, or why would you want to? Seven of Swords with the Magician in reverse. Yeah. So I feel like, again, that you may have made a decision in the past, or there was definitely a lot that was leading up to you making this decision, but maybe the fact, if this person isn't a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, then maybe they just, you know, were keeping you stuck because they were controlling the money and, you know, at the same time controlling your ability to be happy. Definitely could have felt trapped in a situation, right, that on the outside could have looked good, you know, but you weren't able to really speak up and tell people how things really were. Two of Swords. Oof. Hierophant and Queen of Swords in reverse. So you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but in any case, maybe this was somebody that you were married to, but definitely was not honest with you, right? And Spirit's saying that this is, if you're in this situation, definitely it's time to start a new cycle, to leave this old one behind, this confusion, you know, perhaps nothing but deceit. Perhaps you're getting a divorce because of this situation even. You're speaking up, though, because it sounds like Queen of Swords is a pissed off energy. She's not very happy. But you're done, I feel, with the arguing, the fussing, the fighting. This does nothing but go back and forth, back and forth. And I feel like you're done with it, with that Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because this does nothing but throw you off. You're like, I'm over this. I'm ready to move forward out of this energy because I don't like how I feel when I'm in this situation, perhaps with this person. Absolutely. There's no way I want to move forward with somebody, you know. It's like taking the blindfold off. I'm not stupid. I don't want to move forward with this crap. Somebody who probably has a third party. Right? No, I'm not accepting this bogus offer. I've learned my lessons, Ten of Swords in reverse, and what it did to me. Totally threw me off. I wasn't able to see things clearly, right? Now I do. So why am I going to entertain this any longer? All right? And this is the energy you shouldn't entertain any longer if this is you. Time for a change for sure. All right, we don't need everything to go to shit before we make a decision about this, right? All right, hit the like button if you're resonating with this in any way or you've received any advice that's been helpful. We're going to continue now to get a little bit more advice for this from the Inner F and Peace message cards. What do we need to know? What will be helpful for us to know at this time, please? Zen as fuck. Yeah, so as long as you don't give any, you'll be in a good place. Chakras loaded and ready, so definitely get online, get everything balanced out within yourself, and don't let this BS throw you off your balance, all right? You see what's going on, now just do what you need to do. Another card about the same type of energy, another Mandala card. Give me Nirvana I can dance to. I love Nirvana. Maybe you need to go put on some Nirvana and dance. Smells like Teen Spirit or something. I don't know. All right? Like no one's watching, and if they are, give it up. All right? Don't even worry, because you're Zen AF. All right? You don't give a dang about anything or anyone at this point. 15-15. It's all about you and getting back into balance. Maybe you're even, because you're speaking, you might be saying a few more F's at this time. Dance in the storm, beautiful. Fuck yeah! That's what the back of it says. I'm not just coming up with these things, but yeah, it's like dance your way through the storm and know that this too shall pass, right? The storm, all of this BS, and the sooner you get away from it and heal, the better that you will be, because you can see with this Five of Cups in reverse, but I was noticing that the sun was shining through the window. All right, so you are having that break happen for you. And what does they call that movie? Well, it is a really relevant, but Point Break. I don't know why that came up for some reason. Interesting. All right, that's a lot of cards. Just a few cards, please. So we're going to get some love advice from our Lovers Oracle cards. First one coming out is balance. So it says, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So again, that authentic voice, being able to speak up when you don't feel like things are right. You should be able to be in that balanced relationship where you can speak about all the good stuff as well as all of the seemingly not so good stuff, right? And still be able to be good at the end of the day. Coming out also, we have emotions are a necessary part of life and natural, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Very important here today. And also coming out, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And we want that to be wonderful and beautiful experience when we get to that point, right? So we got to learn to dance through those storms and know that they will pass, and we can get to the other side and be even happier than we were before. You guys ready to get your question answered? Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1. And the answer is yes, darling. I love it. All right, guys. Have a beautiful Monday. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and bell notification. Stay awesome, and I will see you tomorrow for our totem spirit message. Bye for now.